Quote number 1. Not all those who wander are lost. This means that it is not necessary that all people who are seen wandering around are actually lost. There are people in the world who love to explore different places without any set destination. It does not mean that these people do not have a purpose. They may be looking for answers, insights, maybe also trying to recover from tragedy or going through a spiritual journey. Even in case of science, a scientist is always lost in the beginning, but that is actually the mind of the scientist at work which allows them to invent and innovate and generate new ideas. One way to boost creativity in a certain field is to wander. One thing to learn here is that for you, journey should be the destination, and sometimes you should wander in life because you can really learn in that process. Quote number 2. Still round the corner there may wait a new road or a secret gate. This means that when all hope is lost in a person's life, there always awaits a new opportunity or a path that no one actually knows about. There is a famous saying related to this: when one door closes, a second door opens. Even when you don't see a path around you, there is a path hidden somewhere or a road to take you out of the trouble you are facing. Quote number 3. A pen is to me as a beak is to a hen. This means that a pen is like a part of a writer's body. Mostly writers carry pens everywhere because they are always writing in their own minds, and sometimes when they need to note down something that they observed or heard or read, they can easily scribble it in their notepad. However, nowadays, pens and notebooks are being replaced by different smartphone apps available for free. A writer's beak is actually a pen, which is perhaps the thing writers use the most. Hens use their beak for eating. Similarly, writers write with pen and earn money to afford food. One important thing to learn here, not only for writers but for anyone, is that we should try to keep a mini notepad and a pen everywhere we go, so that if we observe something or something pops up into our minds, we can note it down. Quote number 4. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. This means that the person who does not have faith will be shaken in case of crisis and he or she will give up. But the one who has faith does not break down under pressure. In times of darkness, one has to have firm belief that there is light somewhere or there will be light sometime. At that time, the only option you have is faith, because you are completely blind. The faith has to be like faith in God, completely unshakable. The faithless in case of adversity turns back and gives up to the circumstances. This type of person can never be successful in life, because the truly successful person is the one who stands firm in ordeals. Quote number 5. If more of us valued food and cheer and song above hoarded gold, it would be a merrier world. This means that people are too much bothered about the amount of money they are actually making rather than things which make them happy. No doubt money is one of the most necessary things of life, but it is not everything. Money, up to a certain level, is enough to sustain life and survival. People should learn to celebrate life. Celebration is actually represented by food, some light note conversations, and some music. Especially in creative careers, the dilemma that the majority of people are concerned about is that whatever art is being created, should it be made in such a way that it earns more money, or should it be made in such a way that justice is made to the art in the truest sense? Quote number 6. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. This means that the reality is that we all have limited time given to us. Now the choice is in our hands whether we want to utilize our time or to waste it. Utilizing the time actually means doing something productive which can add value to our lives or maybe to other people's lives. Wasting our time means that we indulge in pleasures, which is basically a bottomless pit. Too much pleasures can make you decay, because once you stop applying your mind in something, you actually start decaying. One important thing to understand here is that although time is limited, but it does not mean that it is short. A person who wants to willingly do something productive has a lot of time, and one does not want to do anything will never have time. So we should learn to manage our time wisely.